I'm Charles.
I'm Eric. Welcome to the Charles and Eric reality show where everything is said is true. Nothing is fake. We got a few things we're going to mention tonight. We got a special guest here tonight. His name is Jonathan Gray.
Yes, we do.
He's got his own paranormal business. He does his own stuff. He's a real good guy. Yep. So we'll keep that for last. We're also doing something a little different. We're going to add another anchor to our team.
Absolutely.
And we'll get to that in a few minutes. So how was your week there, Chuck?
My week was good. Just getting over my cold, which is good. I'm tired of being sick, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
How was yours?
It was good. Last weekend, Saturday actually, we had an investigation.
We did. That actually went pretty well.
It went pretty well. There was a lot of turmoil too about us.
Yeah.
It was all over New Hampshire happening.
Yeah.
And we're even on NH1 News.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
The Manchester Police Department, everything knew about where we were.
Yep.
They never came out because we weren't important, because we weren't doing anything wrong anyways.
No.
Fucking people. We can't even go anywhere for an investigation without people calling the cops.
No,
thinking
they called us to help them out and went hell to a handbasket real quick with the neighbors.
Neighbors, they were all scared. Well, we're not there to scare people, but calling the police on us, that is fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
But they never came, so obviously it backfired in your faces. Good for you.
Fuck them. Fuck them all.
But the investigation was a good turnout.
It was a very good turnout. The whole team showed up, and everybody was organized, and it was good. It was good to get back in the hunt.
Small place, though. Small place.
Yeah, very small
Started
place.
off slow with the activity, and then it started picking up towards the end.
During the end of the night, it picked up, so...
is there anything you want to add?
Manchester Public Community, whatever that is.
Manchester Community Television.
Public Community Television, thank you, is going pretty good. We also started to get ready for Season 3.
Yes, there's a lot of things that are going to change.
A lot of work for NHPA. We got a lot of good things coming up, so hope you people enjoy it.
We got some new people coming onto the team to work with us.
We do.
Actually, Jonathan is one of them.
Yes.
He's going to be our sound tech.
Be a very good addition to the team.
Yes, he's very good at what he does.
Yes.
He impressed us the last time he went on an investigation with us, as well as we impressed him.
Absolutely.
Depending on what we're meaning for Season 3 is we're going to be doing new intros. We have somebody working with us with that. I want to try and keep that on a down low right now until it's completely finished.
Be like Season 1 on steroids.
I want it to be like a sneak peek.
Yeah,
I want people to want to know what the fuck is going to happen. I want them to have that thrill. I want them to understand, look, this is what's going on.
I know, when you told me that he was going to be doing it, I was like, oh man, I want to fucking see it now.
Yeah. So,
pumped up for it.
He'll be we have our own sound tech, meaning they're not part of the tech crew. They're going to be there to, get the best things that we can.
And he's very good at what he does.
He's got the stuff to do it.
Yep.
So we'll see how that plays out. I think it's going to be good.
I think so.
I don't think we're going to have any issues. There's going to be a lot of pissed off people, but you know what I say to that? Here, sit on this.
Big fuck you, people. You don't like it, there's the door.
We're not here to insult anyone, but if you don't like it, turn the page. Read the other fucking volume.
You don't fucking like it, take the door.
So this is what we're going to do. We're going to invite on our other anchor. He's going to be joining us from now on. Yep. He's just as foul, just as bad as we are, and can talk shit just as worse as we can.
I didn't think that was possible, to be honest.
He's got the mouth to back it up. So we want to invite Kyle Palmer to our team.
Yep.
So why don't you come on in there, bud?
What's up, boys?
Not much. So welcome to the team.
Welcome.
We're glad to have you.
Hello.
Those ain't on. I forgot to turn them on. Oh well, that's shit out of luck. I
don't get a mic.
No, we don't. You don't get a mic. I forgot to turn them on. There's no point in turning it on now. So why don't you add your 2 cents to this?
The fuck would you need a mic for?
I don't know.
Anyway,
I'll take the.
Sorry, guys.
Ball.
Take the crystal ball. It ain't working either.
So how you doing, Kyle?
I'm doing good. How about you guys?
I'm all right.
We're ready to rock this shit.
Yeah.
We got Jonathan here tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk to him and find out how long he's been in the field. Well, we already know that, but the viewers don't. And we want to see what everybody gets on the feedback for this.
So what made you want to join our show?
I don't know. I mean, I'm on the other show, New Hampshire Ghost Stories, and sometimes...
yeah, you're right there. See, that's Kyle right there. Yeah, smart ass.
But I mean, I saw your guys' show and it was pretty funny. You know, you get to say whatever the fuck you want, and
That's it.
I think that's the way
We
it
don't
should be.
fucking sugarcoat it. We tell it like it is. You don't like it, fuck you.
That's kind of the person I am. So when I have to hold myself back, I don't really have much to say.
You're perfect for me because ain't no fucking filter on me. You guys know that. So,
You smoke?
fuck, smoke.
You said you're a filter.
No, there's no filter on me.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, you need to be careful how you remove that shit.
I don't smoke.
Okay, oh, I'm just checking.
Bad for my health.
Oh my god. All right, anyhow, back to the reality of this. So, the next time we air, it's not going to be the Charles and Eric show. We're going to have a name. We're going to have new prop up. The page is still going to stay the same. We're just going to rearrange things a little bit. We want to get as foul as we can get. We want to get as nasty as we can get. And we want to talk as much shit as possible. But when we have special guests on, the ones that we like, we aren't going to... how did you say that, Chuck, earlier?
We're not going to roast them. We're not going to...
Okay.
We're not... Yeah, we're not
doesn't
going
want to roast them on a stick. So, Jonathan is here tonight on good faith.
That's right.
So we're not tearing him apart, so remember that, guys.
Now, why would I do
Shut
that?
your mouth. We're here to get the truth. That sometimes we got to be nice. So, all right. So we need to be nice.
I'm always
You're
nice.
full of shit too. The last time you were nice, you were in diapers. Maybe let me think about that. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know if that was that nice.
I don't either. I don't know if I was nice either. So, but anyhow,
I destroyed some diapers.
you destroyed diapers.
Oh, I destroyed a few.
Oh, you did, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. That was it nuked or just plain destroyed?
Just probably plain destroyed.
So Kyle destroyed a lot of diapers. On that hand, I wore cloth
I don't.
ones.
That sounds really.
That's how old I am.
That sounds awful.
I was in cloth diapers.
Wow.
Those are actually better. But the problem with that was you had to wash them.
We had
out
to
of the
wash the fucking diapers.
You guys wearing Depends yet? No.
machine. Don't get too smart. I ain't wearing Depends yet. Working on it, but not yet.
I don't have to tell you, do I?
I still got another 20 years for that.
God, I'm that old?
Yeah, actually, you're older than me.
Oh.
So you're the one that's... I don't know. Do they make Depends for you?
Depends.
One size fits all?
Yeah.
Sorry, but I don't mean to insult
I don't
you.
kiss and tell.
Not.
When in doubt, let it out.
Is there anything nasty you want to say or what? Let's get this party rocking.
Rock it.
So, is there anything you want to talk about? Any like politics, anything like that before we get to the main course?
Nah, no politics.
No politics. You're not
Let's just
into
stay
that
away
shit?
from that. Yeah, no.
You don't like that shit? I just
Yeah, I like
to tell,
politics.
I just like to tell the world how fucked up this country is.
It is. I mean,
Fucking Donald Trump, man. He's right up there in my book.
Oh, he is?
Absolutely.
Well, grab the ladder and join him because I fucking ain't. No. So, no, we do mention politics
We
on
do.
here.
Yeah.
I do like to bash it. We do watch... I know I go through YouTube and stuff like that and like to watch stupid videos. And from time to time, I get emails. You know, I didn't get any this week. So...
Come on, people, you're
no
slacking.
No fucking
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard this week. I think he stole the pirate ship. Remember, he's 340 years old.
that's right.
He was born in like fucking 16 something.
That's a lot of birthdays.
Yeah, dude, that's a long time. That's a lot of alcohol.
That's a crusty old man.
It's a lot
Dude,
of
those
cake.
are some dirty underwear.
Clean your shitters.
So, but yeah, I got nothing this week. I guess
What the
everybody.
fuck good? Everybody's slacking.
I don't know. Maybe everyone's on their period. I don't know, dude. I couldn't tell you for shit. So, but it's good though.
It is.
But the page was still good. The comments were still good. People were looking forward for the next one. I just mentioned a few things on there. There was some surprises coming. They're all excited, and they'll understand that. Eventually, our next special guest soon that I want to work on is getting Eric Knapp on here.
Yep, absolutely.
I want to bring him out. He's got a couple things going for him, and I want to just announce it to the world what's going on for him.
Yeah.
Basically what we're doing for Jonathan tonight. Getting him out there. He's probably well known, but you know, getting him out there a little more so people can understand, because he's into that graphics and stuff like that, and again, he's looking for that work.
Yep.
So hopefully this will help out a little bit. I'm not
Absolutely.
saying it will. I mean, not like our likes are that high, but that's beside the point. But some people like it.
We get good feedbacks, we get bad feedbacks, whatever.
Yeah, the negativity's fine with me. I could give
We don't
good shit.
fucking care.
No, exactly. Just like you
On
said.
to the next.
So, NHPA's got some real good goals going this year. So we just want to kind of rewind all that stuff. We had an investigation. We got more coming up. I've been working on that, actually.
Yes.
So we got some good ones that are going to be coming up.
Yep.
as soon as I get the feedback on that, I'll be setting it up and off we go. So I assume maybe we can get Jonathan in here, and
I assume let's get it rolling. Let's get him on here, and
we'll go to town.
Go to town.
So we want to welcome you, Jonathan.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Nice to meet all you guys for the very first time ever in my entire life.
So welcome to our show. Like you heard, we're not here to tear you apart.
Oh, thank goodness.
We're here to help you out.
Absolutely.
The only time we tear anybody apart is if we actually have negativity on them.
Yeah.
The show, and I hope they're ready.
Yeah.
Because we obviously, you heard us, we don't play games. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? What is it you do? When did you start getting into the field?
I started getting in the field when I was 14 years old. Had some paranormal experiences when I was younger throughout my whole entire life, and now all I do full time now is just investigate, and I do promotions to help other paranormal groups, and I do graphics and logos and all kinds of sound engineering. And I try to help people out with all my expert advice that I could possibly, lend to other people. And we went on an investigation together.
Yeah, a couple of them actually.
And you guys had me set up my 3D audio, and I liked the way you guys investigated. It was nice knowing that there was somebody else out there that actually was doing it properly.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Now, I met you a year ago in Salem. I had a, what do they call that, lecture.
Yeah.
It was held by Central New Hampshire Paranormal Society. Now, Eric Perry. So, I mean, he's got his own thing going for him. But that's how I met you.
Yeah.
And then, what was it, about a month later after that, we ended up doing an investigation at Stonehenge with him. And then from there on, things just kind of went their own way, and we kept in touch.
Here we are.
And here we are now. Now you're going to be working with me on my team, doing the sound and stuff like that, which is great. Because the whole team welcomes you, and they're glad we're all going to be working together.
I appreciate it.
Hey, Noah.
Absolutely.
So
to have somebody with your experience coming with us. So
yeah, it's going to be. I think
an honor.
It's going to work out really well.
Yeah.
Basically, between the tech team, you and me, putting our heads together, I think we can make a lot of things work. Now, for my last season, you did some intros for me.
Yeah.
And since you put those on there, that actually makes everything come through for my show. I had somebody do graphic work for me before, but it wasn't really what I wanted. So, and then I came to you.
Well, that's what we're working on right now.
Yes,
we got a nice little. I got a nice little setup for you coming to be surprised.
So
this summer.
Yes, it should be. It should rock. Season 3 is starting this year. Yeah. But that won't come into effect until next year to air.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to promote season 2 onto community television, and hopefully everything will go.
I got a ton of positive feedback about the intro, the audio, and everything. Everybody really liked it, and they were like, "Can't wait to see what the new stuff's going to look like."
Yes.
So
and now I've been telling people we get something coming, and they're all excited. So basically, So you also do a little bit of that UFO stuff as well.
We do cryptozoology, parapsychology, and ufology all together, all at once. Because everything is linked up into each other. Eventually, you're going to find that one thing leads to another, leads to another. It's not always going to be, ghosts. It's not always going to be aliens. It's not always going to be like Bigfoot or something like that. Yeah. So you got to figure out, well, what's out there that we know of? And I feel like those are the top 3 subjects that cover pretty much the whole broad spectrum of paranormal research.
Yeah.
So you guys focus on ghosts, but you've had people come to you and tell you other strange stuff once in a while.
Yes.
So
now is your feedback good on that when you're doing this stuff? Do you get shit for telling people you hunt Bigfoot, or are you looking for UFOs?
A lot of people, but this funny thing is, a lot of people come to me and they say, well, I don't really I believe in ghosts, but I don't believe in aliens. And I go, your world just went from this to this tiny little box.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, what do we have out there for the proof of life on other planets? Well, there's other planets. We know that's a scientific fact. Okay?
Oh yeah, that exists.
Yeah, and there's other places in the universe that we can live, like Kepler. you know, there's a new place for us to actually, we can go there and live there if, you know, we had the technology to travel there ourselves.
That's even if they can prove that we can actually live there.
Right. Well, they sent all the probes up. Yeah. They recorded all the data. They use all these infrared sensors on the satellites and stuff. They use deep space probes in there. They can tell if there's enough oxygen for us to survive. They can tell that there's enough gravity for us to be able to stand there and not get squished or not float away.
Exactly.
So they have all this technology. So, I mean, for somebody to say to me, oh, well, I don't believe in aliens. Well, you know what? Aliens probably visit us all the time.
See, I don't say I don't believe in aliens.
We are aliens.
No, you're right. You're right.
How
the fuck did we get here? Right? You know, people say, oh, believe in God. Or believe in this. Or, you know, they had all these Greek mythology bullshit. We live in a society today where we don't know what's true anymore.
Exactly.
We don't know where we came from. We don't know. You don't know until you're dead.
People ask me, oh, you do paranormal stuff. Do you believe in God? I go, I don't really know. I don't know if there's a God. I don't know if there's 100% fact that there's aliens everywhere in the universe. There could be ones that just live slightly behind the moon, and that's it. I mean, they're our neighbors. That's it. You know what I mean?
Quote me if I'm wrong. I mean, I watch a lot of history. I think 10 years ago they unearthed something that was 11,000 years old. Yeah. That was before biblical prophecy.
Predated human species.
Nobody really knows.
Yeah.
No one's going to understand. You know, I tell people, you know what? I live day by day. You know, I'm going to do what I got to do to live on this planet to survive. Yeah. It's all you can do.
I was reading on something today online about how a lot of these creatures like Bigfoot or like Jersey Devil, all these mythical creatures, even going farther back, like other legends like dragons and stuff like that, and how like there's some people out there trying to prove that these are just ancient people that are, like, might have been discovering dinosaur bones and something and trying to put them together, and then their interpretation of what that animal was. So they created these creatures that we have today as dragons and stuff like that, because they were just trying to figure out, because they didn't have the scientific like studies and equipment that we have nowadays.
I mean, look at, they're unearthing these giant bones of humans.
Yeah. Oh yeah, giants.
Preset date. You know, that's huge, dude.
It is.
The Anunnaki.
Where the fuck did they come from?
They're ants.
Were they here before dinosaurs, or were they here after dinosaurs? Right. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
But you do this stuff.
Yeah.
That's a lot more than what we do.
And I do it. I do it in New Hampshire. And I mean, there's not really a huge market for it right now. There's not a lot of investigations out there. There's not a lot of cases. So you end up digging up either cold cases, or you have to really dig to find something that's hot. So what I find myself doing all the time is I try to work with other paranormal groups and say, hey, what do you got going on? Is anybody coming to you with something totally unusual that's out of the norm? Because that's when they would come to us and say, well, you know, hey, Greystar, can you guys come out and check this out? You know, it's not ghosts. We don't think it's alien. We don't think it's crypto. We have no friggin' clue what's going on, but something strange is going on.
They just had something on Facebook, too, saying what states had UFO experiences. And New Hampshire was, like, clear. But all the way around us, from
Massachusetts,
Mass, all the way down to Florida to California, sightings everywhere.
Yeah, we didn't have, like,
Pennsylvania was huge.
Back Pennsylvania, in the 60s, when they had the Betty and Barney Hill case, where in Portsmouth, where the couple got abducted. You know, not a lot has like kind of come from that. Like, people had UFO sightings and stuff, but they reported to the National UFO Reporting Center, which is on my website. You can actually go there and report it. It links up to their website, and then I can go back and cross-reference the data from that website and kind of see, you know, when people say, oh, I got abducted by aliens, I go, okay, well, let's see. Most likely there's like a UFO sighting usually in that area at that time. If somebody reports it, which they don't always report it, because I know tons of people see tons of shit every day in the sky, and they just go, oh, it's probably just a plane. Well, you know, a plane doesn't hover there for like 10 minutes and then slightly move over this way and then shoot off. You know?
Like, we went out to Stonehenge. Supposedly we seen some weird lighting out there.
Yeah, we all did.
We couldn't explain it.
No.
And it was in an area where there was nobody living. It was just straight woods.
Right.
Power lines.
Well, the flight path to Manchester kind of goes over by like 93 in that area, obviously, you know. So basically what I saw that night was something coming straight down into the woods, kind of going along the actual path that was cut out when they do the whole summer, winter solstice type stuff. They have a whole line of all those trees that are all knocked down in different directions to align the stars and everything. And this thing was right in the path of that area where the tree was down, and it was coming really low.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have pretty good eyes. I'm not like you guys. I'm not old. So.
Wow.
And what I saw was
one for Jonathan.
See, there you go, spit roast you. Anyway, so I ended up. I'm looking, and I said to the girls on my team, I said, "You guys see that, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's definitely something in the sky." And we're like, "I don't hear anything." I'm like, "We're not getting the back. We're not getting the backwind. We're right there. If we're gonna hear it, we're gonna hear it. We're seeing what we're seeing, and it didn't look like plane lights. All the new planes got the LEDs and stuff. These lights were these weird orange and white, like really strange, not what would be characteristic of an airplane. So we looked at each other, and we were working with the other group at that time in Stonehenge, and they were just blowing it off, running around doing their thing. So I said, "Okay, what's up?" I'm like, "Guys, there's a friggin' UFO over there." I'm like, "Are you guys seeing this? This is what I do. I'm excited." And nobody else was excited now.
Well, I saw some strange stuff I couldn't explain. There was some really weird mist.
Yeah.
I actually caught it on camera.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to show the world, but according, to some speculations,
Didn't have permission.
Pretty much, but it wasn't my doing. I filmed it as one of my episodes for season 1, and I'm not in it. But I'm like you, like to help out, like to do my thing. Gets everybody out there.
I went up to a cemetery in Haverhill and got a Civil War soldier. Right, perfect, crystal clear. I mean, you didn't have to like zoom in or anything. It was there. You could see it in the picture. If you lightened up a little bit better, you can see it a lot more. But I left that evidence to somebody else because I'm trying to be professional whenever I go out. You catch the most astonishing evidence in the world, but if I'm doing it for another team, I'm not going to put it on my website.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's their investigation. It's
that's
their
rodeo. We've talked about too in the past how you can catch something, but someone will tell you, "Hey, you didn't catch that."
Well, look at us.
Yep.
We got the haunted Victorian mansion. All right. I have footage.
Phenomenal.
That is 100% legit.
Yeah, phenomenal.
I didn't recognize it at first because me and Kyle were actually going over the footage. We were more interested in the sound that we're getting back. We were talking, and they were talking, and just the responses alone were phenomenal. And then my wife comes down to look at what we're doing, and we're telling her, "Oh, you need to hear this. You need to hear this." She's like, "Are you guys not fucking seeing this? That thing is pulling my hair out."
Yeah. So remember, you could see your hair all of a sudden.
It comes right out. It comes right.
Everybody.
So, and it's phenomenal.
It is.
That is some real. It's hard when you're out in this business and you're trying to prove to the world you actually caught something, and trying to make those skeptics realize if it's not doing anything to. What's up, bud?
You can see the napkins on the thing. Say Subway.
Yeah. Let's get rid of Subway. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, Jared's already doing life, so.
Yeah.
Thank you for a minute.
He's taking footlongs every day.
We don't need that kind of promotional exposure.
But, foot long. But as I'll explain, not too many teams are going out there to actually do this shit. You got teams out there that just out there try to make the buck.
Yeah.
Then you got us.
You get the teams out there that are trying to be, they're looking out for number one, and they don't give a shit about anybody else.
And they'll step on the next.
And the problem with that I have is that if you're not helping your fellow investigators to do a better job, to make themselves better,
no one's going to get anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. We have to help each other out. I mean, there's been times where I've actually gone and helped other organizations, and they were like, "Screw you! You're trying to take over my." I'm like, "I'm not trying to take over. I'm trying to show you proper stuff because I know what I'm doing, man. I've been doing audio engineering,
and that's funny. You guys all said that because, like we was talking last show, I was thinking of starting my own team, but it's kind of hard. Who do you go to and ask for help?
It's very, very hard
what I mean? Because you really don't want to step on whoever you're working with by saying, "Hey, can you help me?" So everybody's, you gotta be careful too.
It's tough. It's a tough. What we do is tough.
Yeah.
Everybody, since Ghost Hunters really got into this, everybody wanted to follow them.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, that's cool. Ghost Hunters technically didn't really start the paranormal world type of stuff, but they franchised it by doing what they do on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
It brought everyone out.
Exactly.
So this wasn't as big as it is then as it is now.
I was doing this, obviously, way before. way before the Ghost Hunting TV shows came out. I was back in the day of X-Files. So
Yeah, X-Files, you know.
Like, that was before, you know...
Fear, MTV.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
exactly. You had all these other paranormal shows. You're sitting there in the dark. And
Scary
Yep.
places.
Unknown mysteries,
Yeah,
unsolved mysteries.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
one of my favorite shows,
I mean,
actually.
shit, I remember, you know, sitting there in like elementary school and reading scary stories to tell in the dark, and like,
Yeah.
that was the shit. That was my paranormal world, you know, back then. That's what I was, you know, learning what's going bump in the night. It's right here in this book, and, you know, then you find out in reality that this shit's happening everywhere.
Yep.
See, I
So,
was never into this stuff. I used to say the opposite. This is a bunch of bullshit.
yeah.
And then I came face to face with one. Reality set right in real quick for me.
Yep.
And then I tried telling, you know, my fellow family, you know, and my
Right.
family were like, dude, you flew up the cuckoo's nest.
Yep.
And you're seeing things. You need to lay off. You need to lay off the alcohol or whatever
don't
it
wanna
is
hear
you're
it.
doing. Yeah, you're right, Chuck. They didn't want to hear it.
We don't wanna
And
hear
it was
it.
like a song and dance to them. The fucking violin and the cello are going
Yep.
in the back, and you're over here saying, "Dude, I fucking saw this."
Right, right.
You know, if I had the proper equipment, I would have took it. You know.
Yeah.
So, and then I continued to do it. I even did this with friends back in the late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
You know, it picked up a little bit, and
And that's the other thing too, Eric. It's not all about
Yeah.
proving it
Yeah.
to, you know, yourself. It's, you know, or proving it to other people. It's more or less getting the evidence for yourself, so you know, hey, I know what I have.
yeah.
You know?
And now, you know, I had activity here in my home.
Yes.
I called out for help.
Yeah.
And then Eric, that's how I met Eric Knapp. You know, I've known Eric Knapp well over a year.
Yeah.
Well over a year. He came out to my house, you know, and the guy didn't even know me from a hole in the ground, and he let me work on his team in one of his episodes.
Yep.
And not only did I do it once, but we filmed twice here. We did a part 1 and a part 2.
Yep.
And
Eric's a pretty good guy.
he and I were talking on the phone one day, and he told me, "You're good at what you do. You've done this before. You're an you're like a great investigator." And it just came about where he says, "Maybe you should start your own team." And that's where I went about. I started putting things together in 2013, and June I finalized everything. So it took me almost a year to get things processed, get my name out there, and even before I could film. You know? So if anybody thinks they're gonna jump right on the bandwagon and get this going,
Not gonna happen.
for one,
Take it from the horse's mouth right here. I look into it hard.
so you know, I specifically started off slow, you know, and Stacy, who's on New Hampshire Ghost Stories and is on New Hampshire Paranormal Afterlife, was, you know, she was into it, so I invited her on with my family. At first, it was just my family that was doing this, and then I started looking for people, and then this fine young man right here, Kyle, he started off on the team. You know, he was a little nervous, a little shy, you know, and then I think we kind of broke him in.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he fits right in perfect. He's got the attitude, he's got the drive, just like Chuck over here. Can't keep his fucking mouth shut.
Now listen.
He's got
Fucking
a.
shut.
You say this all the time, but you strive. You know, you don't want to be the better man. You don't want to be the better guy. Yeah, you want to move to the top. Everybody wants to fucking move to the top. But hands on, you're just as good as all my other people on my team. But you don't want to stop. You just want to keep going. There is no other level to get to. You've met the max. If you keep fucking going, you're gonna fall right off that building, and then there ain't gonna be no one to save you at the bottom.
But you know, honestly, if you don't have the heart for this, you ain't gonna last, no matter
Yeah.
how good you are.
No, you're right. You need the heart for it.
You know.
I've worked with a lot of teams
And
so far.
you're right. There's more that I want, and that's when I came to you.
I'm not
You
out
know?
to make the money. I'm not out to make make somebody else's life and
There's
somebody
no
else.
money.
But if you understand what I'm saying? No, you're right. There is
true.
no
There's no
money in
money.
this unless you're on TV.
Exactly.
And even then, it's a joke after.
Yeah.
Because you have to do what they tell you have to.
And the other thing is, too, a lot of people, like, I know, even myself, I'm like, I think about it. All right, well, why would I want to be famous and be on TV? Well, I would want that extra income to do better research. That's all I would want it for.
Yeah.
I don't want to go out and buy, you know, a brand new car or, you know, a house or something like that. Those things are nice, but
I want to show the world.
Yeah, I want to help the community and do proper
Put it back
scientific
into the
procedure.
community.
I'm a paranormal researcher. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm not a paranormal entertainer.
Yeah.
If I want to
Thank
entertain, I
Thank
would have
you.
went to school to become an actor,
Exactly.
which I probably would have been okay. But other than that, You know, who wants to see this face on TV?
I went to school for art, and there's no money in that either.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
No, I was doing
Like they say, in today's world, no offense, people can take this how they want to. It's not who you know, it's who you blow.
Yeah.
You know, if you're already in the inside and you're related to somebody on the inside, you're gonna
make it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how wrestling goes.
Cut down.
95% of your wrestlers that are wrestling today are either family came in or they knew somebody or an aunt and an uncle.
We just need someone to give us a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah, that's all.
Can you do that?
No, but I mean, that's how Donald Trump got started.
Good for Donald Trump.
I know. How do you get on TV and say, or I just, you know, when I started out with nothing, I had to ask my dad for $1 million. What's really?
You know what my dad gave me? A fucking kick in the ass.
Yep.
Get yourself out there and get a job. You want to make some money? Do it. That's, you know, I was raised rough, you know, but you know what? I'm not ashamed of being raised rough.
No.
If it wasn't for my dad and the way my mom raised me, I wouldn't be the person and the man I am today. No offense. Kids today got it easy.
Yeah.
They do have it
They got
easy.
electronics. The electronics do everything for them. Back then, I had to sit at a desk and use my brain. Today they can have fucking laptops.
A few weeks ago, you were telling me one of your kids they don't teach cursive in school anymore.
No, he was. No. This is true.
Right.
He went to school. The teacher told him you need to write your name. He signed his name on his paper, but the homework was perfect. Gave him a fucking F
Really?
because he wrote his name in cursive. The fuck is wrong with this world? How are you supposed to sign your name when you get older? Print it?
I'd have taken that F and stuck it right up someone's
No,
ass.
the excuse I get, no, it's all electronic. Just pick up the phone and use your name. I don't want to sign my name electronic.
Yeah.
So some fucking Joe Schmo can fucking hack my shit and steal my account. Eat me.
Yeah.
I'll do it the old-fashioned way. I'm old-fashioned. I'm gonna write my fucking
That's
name
right,
out.
Eric. Stick to your calligraphy.
And you know what another great thing is? Another day today, I didn't use algebra.
You didn't?
No.
Fuck, man.
Not
You're
at
supposed
all.
to use that for everything.
No.
You're supposed to be like grocery store. You'd be
What
like,
the fuck would you need
I need
algebra
15
for?
That's
supposed to be
what I
the full
always used
house.
to say.
Ah, fuck it. I'll grab some cardboard. I'll stick some duct tape on it. Use some straws and put my house together. Dude, I won't have to pay taxes because you want to know why? I live in the fucking hobo jungle behind Dunkin' Donuts on Elm Street.
it's on wheels. You don't have to pay taxes for it.
Exactly. Exactly.
It ain't drinking and driving if your car's your home.
Like I always say, my motto is it ain't illegal unless you get caught.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Keep a pillow and a blanket in the back. Technically a house.
Yeah. Don't get caught with your finger in your ear because it don't look good. So you're going to be working with us a lot this season coming up.
Because I kind of, you know, I kind of think you guys are doing a good job.
No, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you for the honesty. There are not a lot of teams out there that would actually say that.
No, because
I've worked with your team.
Everybody hates each other out
Your team is very small. You got your three.
Yeah, well, there's technically 4 of us, but
with less drama that way.
Yeah, because the fact of the matter is, I mean, shit. Whenever, because you've seen my audio equipment,
yes,
I can't have 15 friggin' people walking around. Like, hey, who farted in the other room? Because I heard that.
I mean, I got 9 investigators on my team.
Yeah.
And I am now down to 4 tech.
Yeah.
But now I have a sound tech. So, but we had to let somebody go, you know, because they weren't, you know, giving me the profession I needed, you know. Right. Being on your phone and ignoring your boss is not a good thing all the time.
We do wish that person the best of luck, though, and thank him for
Did I
everything
want to
he's
let him
done.
go? No, because I'll tell you right now, the guy knows his shit when it comes to setting up.
He's
the
very
stuff.
good.
But
Is this how you guys are telling me?
Shut the fuck down. No, he knew his stuff. I'll give him that. But when it came time for like team and, you know, doing what we asked, it was just like the laziness started setting in.
You know, I understand people are sick. You know, I understand if you're sick, you're sick. You know what I mean? But excuses only go so far. Honestly.
Like I said before, excuses are like assholes. You know? We all have one.
If you're sick, it's sick. Everybody's sick.
I'm sick. I have a disease.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
I'm not going to say much neither, but I get sick, it stays with me. You know,
I got a blood disease, so it's not easy for me. You know, I'm on medication, but you know what? I got to make a living somehow. I'd stand up and do this all day long. You know, I suck it up. Yeah, I'm in pain. You guys don't see it. I have full body pain with this shit. So, but
And
I
me,
do what I got to do, and for somebody to kick back that's not doing anything and just, oh, I'm just gonna mooch off this today. Yeah, my boss is yelling at me. I don't really give a fuck. Then go home.
yep.
I don't pull punches.
You don't want to do what you're fucking doing? Sit the fuck home.
You know?
It's difficult too when you're sick. If you have to muster up the energy to do something you love, that's even more difficult because you're like, shit, I love doing this. I want to do this. I can't really do it as much, you know, as I want to. You know,
As sick as I am, I still come here and help you.
This fall, it hit me hard.
Yeah.
I was really sick this fall.
yeah, you had a few days where
I couldn't do anything because, you know, it really hit me. And I had to change my medication for that.
Yeah.
So I got to do what I got to do, but I am not sitting there to tell people to feel sorry for me.
No.
You know, I'm doing what I got to do just like you guys got to do. Yeah. I take care of my kids, you know, try to help out the wife as much as possible, but that's all I can do.
Yeah.
You know, I can't sit there and say tomorrow I'm going to be okay, or this is going to just stop. I can't say what I'm doing here.
We both have had some close calls.
I can't say me and you and Kyle and Jonathan sitting right here that I'm going to be here tomorrow.
Right.
We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, so that's why I live my day that I can. You know, life is good. You only live once. You know?
Life is too short.
I have a number. You have a number. When my number ends, that's it.
I thought my number was 11 years ago. They told me I wouldn't be here, sitting here. I shouldn't be.
Yeah, you got one lung.
11 years later, I'm still kicking. I live every day like it's my last.
So
So
what are your goals to getting things going this year for your team?
We just updated the website. We're on tons of social media now. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on a couple other things, and I just put up a bunch of links today. So we got that going on. I've started a new YouTube channel. We're going to be doing short documentaries and trying to get the local paranormal groups out there involved in that, and, you know, try to go on investigations with other people.
Nice.
And, you know, so just basically to kind of bring the community together a little bit more, because obviously, you know, there's a lot of paradrama around, and it's just like, it's just nonsense because we're all trying to do the same thing. You know, forget it, you guys. You know, and nobody's going to be the next Taps. No. And if they are, good for them, no big deal. But
why would you want to be the next Taps?
Right, exactly.
I don't want to be.
I want to be
TV
different.
show.
You know?
If it's on TV, it's for entertainment.
Like mine's different than anybody.
Unless it's on like National Geographic.
I got people telling me, hey, you should do documents. Why should I do documentaries at the beginning of my fucking show?
Right, exactly.
I'm doing the same thing as Taps. If I just go straight into my investigations and show the people what they want to see, that's perfect.
Right.
Now, we went out with you
Yep.
to Madame Sherry's.
Yeah, we did. We had a fun time up
You were
there.
doing a documentary on that, and you ran into some dead ends.
Yeah, I did.
So what happened with that?
We were trying to get permission, but to go do a nighttime investigation, we got all the paperwork in order, and they said everything's all set. You're ready to go. Do you have insurance for this? And I said, what do you mean insurance to go to some place that's a public place, but at nighttime? And I said, yeah, we just want to make sure, you know, that you guys are covered just in case somebody gets hurt. I'm like, we'll sign a waiver saying that, you know, our team's not going to, if we get hurt, we're not going to sue you. I mean, you get joggers and hikers and everything that go up into the Madame Sherry Forest.
Yeah.
And they don't go signing waivers and, you know, showing identification cards for insurance. So I said, oh, okay, you know what, guys? I'm like, I'm good. I went up there, I interviewed a couple nice people from the library and the Historical Society, and got some really great information. I'm still putting it together anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave out the part because I know that I had asked you guys if you could come up and do the investigation.
We liked it.
And we had a fun time. We looked around, and, you know, I apologize for meeting that dead end. I didn't know it was going to happen. You didn't know it was happening.
no, it ain't your fault.
If I'm correct, we filmed that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys helped me film.
So we helped you film that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I enjoyed going up there, but this is what a lot of people understand that if you're a non-profitable organization, not too many insurance companies are going to want to you know, insure paranormal businesses because they don't know how to go about doing that.
Right, exactly.
Right.
So how can we sit there and say we have insurance for this if they don't know how to claim that?
Right, exactly.
So there's no price on that. So now,
No.
if you were a business, an LLC, then you can get insurance. But if you're a non-profitable organization like me,
But, like, face it, we don't want to have to go through all those steps and go through all the bullshit. And
No, because
cost
if
us
you
even
had
more
to pay
money.
for the insurance,
like me, I got waivers.
Right.
When I go investigate these people's houses, I tell them,
And that's the best way to do it.
look, if we get hurt on your property, it's not on you. My team members sign waivers saying if they hurt themselves, they're reliable for their own well-being. And I tell the homeowners this when I go in. We have waivers that we sign, and we give them a piece of paper to sign stating that if we hurt ourselves on their property, they're not at fault.
Right.
It's our responsibility.
Right.
So
I can understand, like, maybe for insurance purposes, like, say we were out there and we accidentally, like, destroyed something, or Madame Sherry's, like, we knocked down the whole staircase on accident, you know?
Right, exactly.
I mean, I think that's where it probably comes into, but...
Right. Exactly, but the whole thing was that when I talked to them, I said to them, I'm not going to go on the staircase. I'm not going to touch the staircase.
Yeah.
All right. I see tons of people climbing the damn
Yeah.
thing every day,
Oh, yeah.
but I was personally just kind of reassuring them that that's what we weren't going to
You know how
do.
many
Yeah.
profile pictures I see on Facebook of
Oh,
that
yeah.
place? Just like,
It just pops up
Yeah.
all over the place. Yeah.
see what I think it was is they wanted to, so if something happened, all right, this is the team that was there.
Right,
These are the
exactly.
people that's there. We can make them pay for it.
Exactly.
You know?
yeah, but it's better knowing you know who's there than just some random people
But
like breaking.
Jonathan's
in.
right, though. Jonathan's right. There are fucking people there all day long, every day, 7 days a week.
Oh yeah.
And
That's
you
a
want to
very
go out
popular
and
spot.
talk about a historical site that had to do with somebody that was very important in Hollywood, no more than important here in New Hampshire,
Yeah.
and to make a documentary about that. And
So that I could put a link on my website for
Yeah.
donations
Yep.
to keep
but they
the
want to
trails
bitch.
open.
Oh, you got fucking insurance. I
Yeah.
got your insurance
Yeah.
right here.
Exactly.
You just made my night.
Oh, yeah.
So-
you know, 2-hour drive up there. 2 hour
Now,
drive
do you
back.
have any other documentaries coming up for your team?
Yes, we're going to be putting together something about the. I'll let you guys know here. The Dairy Ferry is kind of a thing that we're researching right now. So we're going to go investigate that in the Dairy Forest and check some of that stuff out, because there's a lot of speculation. People are saying, oh, it's an alien. Some people are saying it's like a wood nymph. Some people are saying it's just like a crypto creature. We want to know because it kind of fills in all the blanks. It fills in all the categories.
I've heard about that before.
Yeah, I was telling Eric Knapp about it, and we talked about going up there and checking out some stuff. And then there's the light orbs that people are seeing around the lake that's up in Derry.
Yeah.
And so there's some stuff going on up there. We're going to do a little bit of a document on that and see what that's all about. And we're trying to put together. I'm going to be doing the 3D audio tutorial, because this is what I'm going to be doing for you guys, and I want to show other groups how to do it properly. I started my own recording studio back in 2006, and when I built my studio, I had a band and everything at that time. I could give you guys the CDs, and I recorded all those albums in my studio and promoted it in stores and everything. It's over at Bull Moose and stuff. So basically what it came down to was I was doing a lot of audio engineering. I said, well, shit, I have a shit ton of equipment. I have thousands of dollars worth of equipment. I'm like, and people are over there talking about EVPs, and I said, you know what? I'm like, I'm going to set up a microphone in every single room in the whole entire house and mix the tracks all together, and then put it in a program where I can actually visually see all the different peaks and all the different noises on the screen. So if I say, oh, if you're sitting there with your EVP recorder and you're just in one room and you hear something that's faint, but it sounds like it might have been in the background, well, now with the 3D audio method, you can say, okay, well, I think it came from the bathroom. Well, you look at the bathroom track. Okay, it wasn't in there. Okay, well, maybe it was the living room because that's upstairs. Okay, it was in the living room because you have that nice, loud, crisp sound now. So now you know exactly where the event is. Taking that and my recording skills, and now I put that all together, and now I have perfect EVPs. Whenever I go to investigation, if we hear something, I can pick up something perfect. I don't have to worry about, oh, it might have sounded like this. I don't have to clear things up as much, because then you have all the background noise. I can take all that background noise out from all the other rooms, and now I can isolate it, and you can hear exactly what you've heard.
Now,
That's really cool.
now you mentioned you were in a band.
Yeah.
How long was that?
We toured for like 6 years, so we were doing a lot of stuff up and down the East Coast and stuff. Nothing too huge. Just kind of kept it local as much as possible, because money was tight. We were all kind of working at the same time as doing the band stuff, and then kind of everybody started making babies in the band, and everybody started doing their own things. And I actually ended up getting sick. I got Graves' disease, which basically thyroid condition, and I was toast for a while, and finally got my meds taken care of, and now I'm kind of back in the game, so to speak, and I'm trying to do some music stuff again.
That's good.
I'm trying to start another band soon, and do the paranormal research, and run my production company, which is Hamilton Gray Productions.
Yep.
And we do we help other organizations out there that need low budget advertising, intros for shows, internet radio, anything like that. We do voiceover stuff. We do custom-made music. So
Let me ask you this: do you ever see yourself stopping doing what you're doing, or are you just going to continue?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna stop someday.
Yeah.
But I'll probably be a ghost. Pretty sure.
I think we'll all be ghosts when we're ready to stop. I mean,
You'll be on the other side.
Right. I'll be on the other
the way I see it, whether we make it or we don't, that's life. You know, like I said, I enjoy what I do. I think that's why I have a lot of people that follow us, because
We'll
we
keep
enjoy
going
what
until
we're
we
doing.
can't go no more.
We're not trying to just push it, you know. For a while, I thought this wasn't going to go anywhere. I mean, look at now. I mean, we got 2 talk shows. We got 1 talk show / documentary. We got this one, and then we got, you know, New Hampshire Paranormal. Look, we started New Hampshire Paranormal Media. Eventually, I will get together with Jonathan and get ourselves a professional webpage going. The one we have now, I kind of did it, but
We're gonna make that thing badass.
so we're gonna pretty much throw things together. I think we're all gonna work well together. You know, we work well with Eric Knapp's team.
Yeah.
You know, and I think there's a lot coming for 2016. I just want people to realize that, you know, be patient. But seeing all this stuff and visualizing everything we do, it's a lot of hard work. It's time consuming. What we do, it stresses us out a lot. And sometimes we got to open up and just speak our minds. That's why we have this talk show. It relieves all that pressure on our chest, you know, just to let it out, you know, to tell the world, look, even though we're these investigators, but we got that badass attitude as well.
Yep.
And it kind of fits the profile for some of us. Some of us are just kind of do. But, you know, the rest of us are like, yeah, fuck with me and I'll show you who I really am.
For the most part, I think we have a very good team. You know what I mean?
Oh, awesome.
You
Just
know?
for the most part?
Pretty
Just
much.
for the most part?
Well, I mean, we all get along, but I mean, we had some bad seeds, you know?
Yeah. There's always a bad seed.
You gotta
no
get
matter
that.
what you do.
You're a bad seed.
Well,
You know, I gotta add water
Yeah,
to you
but I don't
sometimes
see-
to keep you bloom.
yeah, but I don't see you ever getting rid of me, so.
I have no reason to. I'm not getting rid of anyone unless they give me a reason to get rid of me.
Yep.
I think though,
Excuse me,
We
let me
can't
correct
fire you, you're the boss.
I'll retract that statement. I won't get upset unless I have enough to get rid of you. But other than that,
Hey, if that time ever comes, I'm still not going to stop talking. I've known you 23 years.
yes, you have. You know,
So I won't stop talking to you either way.
I don't think
You know?
we're gonna have any issues. You know, I have a real patient team.
Life is too short to argue and sweat the small stuff.
You know, I got a real patient team. You know, they understand when you don't get investigations, you don't get investigations. I'm not out there to try to push the issue to get those investigations.
No.
I don't want to make my team look like we're this fucking famous team. I don't want to, people don't get that grasp that, all right, these guys really want to, I'm not on my computer all day trying to find networks so that I can get my show on air. You know what? My show is on air. It's
Yep.
on public television. And for people out there to say, well, it's only public television, that's a big step.
Yeah.
Actually, that gets you out there.
best way to do it is just keep doing what you like doing, putting it out there, you know. You gotta let it come to you.
I went to public television. Big deal. You know what? People are watching it. You know, that's what matters.
Yep.
You know, as long as if they watch it, they watch it. If they turn the channel, hey, it's their prerogative, not mine. It's not going to piss me off because they're not watching my show on
The cool
TV.
part is there's not a lot of paranormal shows on TV and public access.
No.
Which is, you know, that's the trailblazer right there.
We're the second paranormal team to make public access.
Yep. And
Yeah, the first one, I actually went out with them when I was in high school. They were on the public TV. And that's kind of like when I started doing this when I was like 16.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, you got a point. There are not too many people on public access. Like I said before, if you do more than what you can handle,
yeah.
you're going to slow yourself down and eventually you're going to fall on your face.
Yep.
I'm going to take step by step. I'm going to do what I got to do. And if my show stays on public television for 10 years, hey, you know what? I can say when I'm 60 years old and I'm leaning back in the damn chair 20 years from now that, you know what, I did do something. I didn't make it big, but I still took the time, the effort, and the fucking energy to make it so that people in the community can actually see what we're doing.
Right.
And then they can understand that there are things haunted in New Hampshire.
Yep.
And that's kind of what a passion is, you know? It's not something you can really control or ever stop. You're always going to do it.
You know, I've had some bites, but I've turned them down because I didn't want to label myself as an item. I wanted to label myself as a person and enjoy what I do.
And that's why we're all here, basically. I mean, I think most of us, we've all had personal experiences, and from those experiences led us to being more interested and going to seek more about like what you experienced, and by that way, like, you're getting more into it. You end up meeting people, then you end up meeting all these people that have either had similar experiences or doing the same thing, and then you just
those are the type of people you want around.
You know? And that's kind of like how we're all here right now. And the point of this show, I think, is, you know, it is true. Like, you can't take life too seriously.
No, because it'll step on you.
Yeah.
It'll. You're an ant. Believe it or not, you are an
examples.
ant on this planet.
Yeah.
It'll find a way. If you don't do what you have to do, if you want to progress things, eventually it's going to squash you.
I think the person who said it best was Joe Rogan. He said, if you were to fly over the Earth and you weren't from this planet, and you flew over the oceans and you saw the valleys and how beautiful it was, and then you fly over like Los Angeles or something, you see all this smoke and all this crap just coming out of everywhere, and you're like, what the fuck is that? It's a growth.
Yeah.
We're bacteria, and you know,
we're an amoeba.
Earth is like a big piece of bread, a sandwich, and we're just eating it up.
And like I tell everybody, eventually Mother Earth will extinct us, or we'll just kill ourselves off.
So, or aliens will come and take us.
Well, yeah, aliens. I want to see.
I don't think they'll want to.
I want to ship to land in my backyard. I got plenty of room.
Matt Damon's an alien.
I want to go out back and just fucking party with them. You know, drink it up. You know, do what it takes.
That's basically my main
Smoke
goal.
some space weed. There you go. Some space weeds. Stardust.
Do a little space balls.
But you know, I have to at least say, since I started this, I've met a lot of people. I've met a lot of important people. You know, I can at least say, growing up, I had a rough life, but that was because I made that life. Nobody can write your destinations. Nobody can write your destiny. No one can make you live your life. You can only live your life. Do what you can to strive for the next day, because
the next day may never be here.
You know, and you know, love those that love you back. You know, pay attention to who is with you. You know, watch your enemies. Keep them close. You know, I've met a lot of people in this world. I've met a lot of people in this paranormal field. You know, and most of them I like. You know, I can't say any bad things. Have I had some hot water with certain things? If things go sour? But those things went sour because the connection wasn't there. It doesn't mean I was a bad person. It doesn't mean the other person was a bad person.
Yeah.
It just means the fire for us to work together wasn't there.
And that's going to happen. You're not always going to get along with everybody you work with.
It's true. You know, I met Jonathan just, you know, because I was at the right place at the right time.
Right, yeah.
People say you're meant to meet. You know, well, if I was meant to meet Jonathan, hey, you know what? He's on our team.
Here we are working together.
Yeah.
Doing what we both love. So.
Yeah, and we're going to continue to do it, and we're going to give the world what they want to see.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I got to offer. I mean, if you're looking for stars and you're looking for a big media production, well, change to the next channel, because you're not going to see that shit. Eventually we'll get there.
When the opportunity comes knocking, kick the door in and welcome it.
I'm going to welcome it, but I'm going to welcome it at ease. I'm going to really pay attention to what's going to welcome me into that world.
Yep.
Because we've gotten those emails from places saying, hey, you want to be the next big thing? We're like, I don't know. Just...
No, you're right, because I have.
Right, yeah.
I've gotten that sent to me. Hey, we love your show.
Oh, yeah.
You're original. You're no BS. But the problem with that is we'll give you what you want, but we're going to keep your name.
We want your name.
We're going to take everything you like.
So that's telling me if I fuck up on camera, we'll replace you.
Yeah.
Well, like I said before, I'm the director. I'm the producer. You're my editor.
We don't answer to nobody.
The only two people we answer to is ourselves, and I don't have to listen to some cocksucker tell me from behind me saying, you need to do it this way. I don't like the way that was filmed. You need to redo it. Well, guess what? In the paranormal world, when you film it and you only got that one chance to be at that place once, guess what? You fuck it up, it's your problem. Because you ain't going back if they don't want you coming back.
Nope.
There are a lot of places we've investigated, and most of those places I investigated said, you're good.
Yep.
We've had people tell us we're the next Taps.
We have. That's no lie.
No, it's true.
Couple places we set up after I set up command center when I was your tech manager. They pulled you aside. That very professional. You guys look like the next Taps.
I kind of grinned, but at the same time,
no, I said Taps.
I kind of grinned and I said, okay, thank you, but we're not going to be the next Taps.
No.
So, but we're going to wrap this up.
Yep.
I want to thank Kyle for coming on and being a part of this ruthless, violent, vulgar show we have here.
Welcome aboard.
Yes. There's going to be more bullshit to come.
I feel like I didn't say fuck enough.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck. I want to thank Jonathan for coming on our show tonight for a special guest. Look him up. You can find all his websites. We'll add all that stuff on our little poster board when we put it up there. You'll be able to check out everything he does. He's honest. You want some real reliable and some good stuff. You know, look him up. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
what do we got going on? Oh, you're gonna write fuck on there. So we're gonna have special guests from time to time, like I said before, but it's more gonna be the reality type bullshit. We're going to give you what you think you should hear and what we think you shouldn't hear. If we believe it's real, we'll talk about it. If we believe it's fake, we're going to diss it. And if we looked at it and we really don't like it, you know what we're going to say to that? Try harder next time, fuckface. So I'm out. I'm Eric.
I'm Charles.
I'm Kyle.
And we hope you enjoy this edition. Thank you, Jonathan, for coming out.
Yeah,
you were
thank
awesome.
you too. Yeah.
And
awesome.
Stay tuned for this. Eric Knapp, we're working on getting on here soon for our next show. That's pretty much wraps it up.
That's it. We're out.
We're out.